Good morning, welcome to Sunday Morning Live. My guests don't need anyone to stand up for them, they've made their names doing that for themselves. Well, we'd like to know what you think this morning. Call in now to challenge our guests on Skype or give your views on Twitter. Now, we've all had some fun giving the bankers a bad name for the financial crisis, but we're the ones left with the mess. Average household incomes are down 6%. For the seriously wealthy, it looks like business as usual. But some of the super rich have come out and said they are not paying their fair share. Is it time our politicians listen to them? And for our text vote this morning, do the rich have a moral duty to pay more tax? If you think they do, text the word vote followed by yes. If you disagree, text vote followed by no. Our text number is 81771. Text will be charged at your standard message rate. For full terms and conditions, visit bbc.co.uk/sundaymorninglive, and we'll show you how you voted at the end of the programme. Reverend George Hargreaves, you made what some might think was a fabulous amount of wealth out of your pop career, but then we have a moral duty not to tax that money that the rich
the actual wealth. Before we can talk about how much they should be taxed, let's talk about the wealth. The richest 10% of the British population
but Peter, I just want to say that you've mentioned the richest 10%. They also pay more than 50% of...
incentive away, you drive money away, and we'll be the poorer for it.
Let's talk to a couple of experts on this. Chris Skinner is from the Financial Services Club. Good morning to you, Chris. So we have heard that there are very rich people putting their voices to this campaign. I think it's called the Tax Me Harder campaign. They include Warren Buffett in the States. You'll have to let me interrupt you there because I need to let Badisha say her final word before we end this part of the debate.
I think that housing, health, child...
Let's just say the last biblical thing. To those who have given much...
Is our text poll question? Does he have a point?
I do not agree that Christians are persecuted in this country.
Balance, isn't it, George, between... the rights of gay people to be recognised, to be counted. That is something that the Jewish community feels offended by. Rabbi Laura.
This is a different planet. I absolutely regret...
Don't you have a right to reply in a moment, George?
But employed to do a job, she should do a job. And
just a final point, that the monarch has to be Christian, is crowned by a Christian. Christianity dominates public life. There are archbishops... Continue that. We are very out of time. I'm terribly sorry, and I've been told off already for intervening.
Slippery slope.
But I do have to tell you that coming up on Sunday Morning Live, we are said to be a nation of animal lovers, but when wild animals get in the way of farmers' profits, they are regularly killed. Colours claim it also stops animals starving to death if they run out of food. Are we being cruel to be kind? What do you think? Time now to chew over some of the other key moral moments of the week. Peter, the killing of the animal. Now, imagine seeing a wild stag at dawn or a badger in your own backyard. For most of us, an unexpected encounter with a wild animal is a magical moment. But this year, the government plans to slaughter them in record numbers. Are those plans for a big cull a bad call? Which culling is a humane thing to do, is that right?
Well, let me say right from the start.
I'm terribly sorry
but people can learn more by some more.
All right, I'm terribly sorry. We do have to end it there. We are completely out of time. Hargreaves as well. Don't text or call the phone lines anymore. They're closed. Continue the conversation online, and we will see you next Sunday. Goodbye.